You feel like you're on an island all alone. And unfortunately, when there's laws and regulations, it's almost as if there's nothing you can do about it. I was trying to open up my own barbershop, and due to very stern licensing regulations, I could not do so. The Badger Institute was actually the group that gave me hope in a hopeless situation.
I was really financially struggling. I was very scared because I was pregnant with my first child, and I was not able to become licensed as a chiropractor. There was some arbitrary laws that were holding me back in the state of Wisconsin. However, the Badger Institute really helped get the word out about these arbitrary laws. They really helped move me forward to get my license and pursue my dreams.
I think I initially felt very alone in the process. I thought it was just me, like something happened to my application or I did something wrong. So to have the Badger Institute on my side was really relieving and incredibly empowering.
What I've learned by watching these guys are everywhere, man. They're not sitting in some room talking mumbo jumbo, trying to make guessing theories. These guys are actually got their sleeves rolled up in the community, talking to people, listening to people, trying to find out what the problem is and trying to figure out the right solution to help the people with the problem.
I don't know that if the Badger Institute hadn't brought John Ponder and some of the law enforcement from Las Vegas back in 2017, that there would be a Partners in Hope. Lives are being changed daily. Men are reestablishing their families. If there was a way we could multiply what Badger Institute does to bring good quality information with boots on the ground, lives would be changed all over this state of Wisconsin. I'm convinced of that.
You did a couple papers that I thought were very interesting because most of the papers that I get are from the university, from academics, and this was different. It gave a perspective that we don't normally get. It was something that we could actually use and apply. A lot of your approach is the description that Tocqueville had of America, getting us back to our roots and getting us back to how we originally solved problems. It wasn't looking for government as a solution.
One of the reasons I love the Badger Institute is because it does focus on issues that affect the everyday lives of Wisconsinites. Having a resource like the Badger Institute in Wisconsin is so useful and so powerful, and just the caliber of research and how it affects not only policymaker decisions within Wisconsin, but just regular average people who need information and want to know what's going on in their state.
What I love about the Badger Institute is what it does is it essentially takes, like, our legislation is in 2D, and when the Badger Institute comes in and brings real-life stories into our legislation to help show the real-life case for it, it takes it and it makes it 3D. It's just very impactful for when we're trying to get pieces of legislation through.
The Badger Institute is fantastic at identifying people's stories and lives who need a little extra help in order to reach that American dream. I've seen its influence. It's not just the scholarly work, and it's not just the publications, but it's also the advocacy. When you see the great accomplishments that this state has because of the hard work of the Badger Institute and how we've instituted some of the great thinkers' thoughts and work, it's pretty impressive.
It's organizations like the Badger Institute that promote American values, the things that make America great. First and foremost, personal liberty. Recognition that it's free markets where free individuals can aspire and dream and build and create.
We are very much in a fight for America. At this point, we are definitely at a crossroads. The work that you all do right in the heart of Wisconsin is so valuable to making sure that we win this fight. We love tapping your expertise for national coalitions, and we love the examples you bring to the table and the voice you bring to the debates in Washington.
It's a worthy organization, and it plays a vital role in shaping the future of your state and our country. I hope every conservative realizes that it's useful and impactful to back the Badger Institute in its vital work.
We love the work of the Badger Institute. Everyone needs to get on board and help them with this important work as America faces socialism.
I believe that people want to work. They want to make their own ways. They don't want somebody else telling them what to do, what to think, how to spend their money, how to spend their time. As the Badger Institute supports the market economics and capitalism and free thought, it really helps set a base for the legislators and for the citizens to understand the benefits of free markets and that economic system.
Well, the Badger Institute really deserves our consideration for donations in the fact it's a nonprofit organization and it's really doing a common public good. As much as you give it to an educational institution or a healthcare institution, Badger Institute is one of those institutes that's very, very important in this day and age and going forward in our country. And you don't take any government money.
The Badger Institute does kind of share in the marketplace of ideas and give a lot of people a voice who wouldn't have a voice otherwise, from integrating people with criminal records in the background into the workforce, which then helps support families, which then supports the businesses, which then supports their customers.
What I love about the Badger Institute is they provide thoughtful, fact-based, rigorous analysis on issues that I care about, all through the lens of free markets and individual responsibility. I think an investment in the Badger Institute is a great investment. It's a necessary investment if we want to have sound policies and functional politics in our state. It really impacts individual lives of individual entrepreneurs that are able to open businesses and do things that they couldn't do without the sort of research and advocacy that the Badger Institute provides.
You set out to follow your dreams. You work hard, you go to school, and you do everything you can to make your dream come true, and then you run into a brick wall that makes you feel like it was all for nothing. And I think it's just important that the Badger Institute continue the work that it's doing because they're the voice of the people that are unheard.
The Badger Institute really helped me in a time of desperation. Once I was able to get licensed in the state of Wisconsin, I was able to open up my dream studio, and I was able to then provide for my family when it was a very scary time for me.
And I think you can't ask for a better group than that. Thank God for the Badger Institute.
We try to improve the quality of life for everyone, regardless of income, regardless of their station in life. We're a voice of common sense, of pragmatism, of limited government, of individual aspiration. We're really worried about America at this point in time. We're worried about Wisconsin. We're worried about the fact that kids think socialism is somehow superior to capitalism. We're worried about the protests in the street. We're worried about these beliefs that America is a fundamentally unfair and racist place. We don't believe that. You know, we believe in America and we believe in Wisconsin, but we also believe that we have to fight for it every day. The people who believe in big government and push for big government, they get money from big government. We could do that, but we won't. We will never take government money because we believe that the expansion of government is undermining America. So we need to rely on our friends. We need to rely on people who believe in the fundamental vision that we have at the Badger Institute and really the fundamental vision of America. We would appreciate it if you'd consider donating to us and helping us make this a better state, a better place.